Okay, so this lesson, let's add some compositor effects like bloom and other things. So let's go to the compositor, turn on use compositor, and here I'm going to just turn on always, and maybe also let me do it here so that we can see the effects of the compositors. So the first thing I want to do is add some glow. Let's add a glare, change this to bloom, and yeah, we have bloom. The another thing, we want to add some streaks. So I'm going to come here. Let me use another node here. Take a look at this. At this time, we want to use streaks. Yeah, streaks. But we only want one, and we want the angle to be up. So is it negative 90 degrees? Yes. And we can increase the fade and iterations, and you can adjust the strength to make these even longer and increase the fade. Color modulation, you can adjust things according to depending on what you want. And now I can blend this using a mix color. So right now we have, yeah, we only want the glare. I'm just going to add, so add, yeah, so we have something like that, and I just reduce on the strength. Perfect. And you can set up your camera. Let me just add a camera just like that, and the camera can track the empty. So maybe let me add, now let's add an empty to the camera, just and parent the empty to the camera, Control P, and let the empty track using constraints, track the other empty. You can use Alt R to clear the rotation of the camera, and that will reset its view angle. So now we get something like that. Now you can animate the empty however you want. And take a look at that. So this the animation, so we get something slower. Now you can set up some lighting. That's the last part. Let me hide the original pixels here in a backup collection. And that's what we have. The other pieces are just adding background objects like buildings and other things, and you should be good to render. So this was my final one. I added some fog in the background. That's how you do that.